Hello and welcome to my YouTube tutorial. In this video we are about to learn how to make a hexagon shirt, and I'll be using this yarn for this tutorial. Note that I'll be using a single strand for this work and my 3.5mm hook. So let's go ahead and make our magic circle. Make a slip knot, then proceed to make 3 double crochet. If you watch closely, you will notice the method I use for my first double crochet. I did not chain 2 before starting, and now this is my second double crochet, then my third double crochet. After this you chain 2 and repeat this 3 double crochet again. So basically what we are trying to achieve is 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 2 until you have 5 of them. You can see now I'm done with 2 clusters, and I'm going to go ahead to chain 2 and start my third double crochet cluster. Now that we have 3 of those, you chain 2 and repeat this process until you have 5. I have completed mine and I have 5 double crochet clusters here now. Make sure to end your work with 2 chains, and after that you can go ahead to close up your work, then make a slip stitch. Make a slip stitch to connect your work. Now that you have done this, you take a measurement tape and measure from under your armpit to the length that you want. Once you've gotten the length, then you chain a multiple of 3 until you get to your desired length. I chained 72, which is a multiple of 3, until I got to 17 inches. Once you've gotten to the end of your final chain, you add 2 more chains and consider that 2 chains as your double crochet. Then into your third chain, make a double crochet. Therefore you have 2 double crochet. So I'll repeat by saying the additional 2 chain we made is our double crochet, our first double crochet, followed by the second double crochet we made. The next step now is to skip 2 chains, and on your third chain you'll make 3 double crochet, and this is also where we begin to count our row. And this is our row 1, and we started our row 1 with 2 double crochet, so we are also going to end our row 1 with 2 double crochet. Now that we have 3 double crochet, go ahead again and skip 2 chains and make, on your third chain, make 3 double crochet. You keep repeating the same process. Skip 2 chains and on your third chain make 3 double crochet. Now you keep going like this until you get to your circle. Once you've gotten to this place and you have 2 chains left, it means you are right on track. And you go into your chain 2 space and you just go ahead and make 3 double crochet in there. After that, into our chain 2 space, you make an increase by making 3 double crochet, chain 2, and into that same space another 3 double crochet. Chain 2, and into that same space make another 3 double crochet. Now into the next chain 2 space, make 3 double crochet, chain 2, and another 3 double crochet, which means for every chain 2 space we are making an increase. Keep repeating this step in all your chain 2 space. Gotten to this part, you just go ahead into that chain 2 space, make your regular 3 double crochet. For this one you don't have to do any increase in there, so after that you need to watch carefully. Now I won't go into that space, rather I will go into in between my stitch. So I'll make 1 double crochet in between my stitch, in between the first space, and into the next space I'll make 2 double crochet. Let me show you what I mean. If you go into your chain and make 3 double crochet there, it will pull your work and it can easily cut. It won't have a good grip. You can see the difference between the first and the second attempt. So you shouldn't do something like that. So what you do is go in between the first space of your stitch, make 1 double crochet, and into the second space make 2 double crochet, making it 3 double crochet. You can see, I'll repeat, into your first space 1 double crochet, and into the second space the remaining 2 double crochet. This is how neat your work should look. Keep doing this until you get to the end of row 1. Remember that we are still in row 1. Once you've gotten to the end of row 1, you finish your work with 2 double crochet into that space. Remember we started with 2 double crochet, so we have to end with 2 double crochet. Now when we get to our row 2, we will start our work and end our work with 1 double crochet. When we get to row 3, we alternate again and we start our work and end our work with 2 double crochet. So now we are about to start our row 2, and we chain 2. Consider that chain as our 1 double crochet. So we'll go ahead into this space and make 3 double crochet. Second double crochet and our third double crochet. Now into your next space you make 3 double crochet like your regular granny stitch, and you continue this process until you get to your circle. Now that we are here, we continue our work with our 3 double crochet. As you can see, we've gotten to the chain 2 space, so you make an increase, thereby making 3 double crochet, chain 2 and another 3 double crochet in that same space. Now you chain 2 and make another 3 double crochet in that same space. Now into the next space, you just go ahead and work your regular 3 double crochet without an increase, because it is not a chain 2 space. So in our chain 2 space now, we make an increase, 3 double crochet, chain 2 and another 3 double crochet into that same space. After that, in our next space, just make a regular 3 double crochet. Then the next one after that is our chain 2 space. So you make a regular 3 double crochet without any increase. So basically we only make increase in our chain 2 space. So we are here, we just make our regular 3 double crochet down till the end of our row 2. Right here, I'm almost at the end of my row 2. So I'll make my 3 double crochet, and remember I'm going to end my work with 1 double crochet because we are in row 2 and we started with 1 double crochet, so we'll end our work with 1 double crochet. Into that space, end your work with 1 double crochet. Now we are done with row 2, which means for our row 3 we'll start with 2 double crochet. So we chain 2, which is our first double crochet, and we'll make another double crochet into that space, the same space, making 2 double crochet, which means we'll end this row 3 with 2 double crochet. So you go ahead and make your regular 3 double crochet, keep repeating the process, and when you get to your chain 2 space, you make an increase, end your work with 2 double crochet. When you get to row 4, you begin your work with 1 double crochet and end your work with 1 double crochet. You keep changing like that until you have 16 rows of granny stitch. This is what I have after about 12 to 14 rows, and I am done with 1 skein of yarn. I completed mine off the camera, and I think this is the left part of my work. I will show you how I achieved this measurement. So if you start counting from here and you count up to 16 rows, that should give you your sleeve length. You can add if you prefer a longer sleeve, but I stopped here, and after that I did not change my color, but I continued from here. I added 2 more rows and I stopped at this place, go back again, and I changed my color, go up again, stop here, and you repeat that until you have your sleeve circumference. And after I got my sleeve circumference, so after achieving my sleeve circumference, the next thing is to continue your work and stop here, up, down, up, down. This is my back panel, so you just have to go up, down, up, down until you have half of your chest measurement. Finally, once you have the second part of your work done, or the other half, just sew them up. I will show you where to sew. Sew this part, then you go ahead to your sleeve area, sew your sleeve together. So from here to here, give space for your collar, then go to the second sleeve, sew this part and stop here, leave space for your collar, and in your button area, use a single crochet stitch to work there if you wish, if you like, anyone you choose. So that's all you need to know, and this is the final result. You can go ahead and stem block your shirt if you want to achieve something like this.